So the organization for this equation is, remember, we need to complete the square because this equation is not expressed in the standard. So to understand much better this, I grouping somehow, for example, the x part, okay, and this case is, I see that 25 is a great common factor, x squared minus something, and 350 divided by 25 is 14. 14x plus the number I need to complete the square, plus, well, y have no transformation, we have no shift, so y squared stay alone, equal, thus in the right hand side I have minus 1200 plus something. Okay. Now the magic number that completes the square is you take 14 divided by 2 and square. 14 divided by 2 is 7, and 7 squared is 49. 49 is the number kept through here, 49. Therefore, in order to keep the equilibrium of the equation, your multiplication 49 times 25 is 1225. You put here 1225. So far, everyone follow me?
Yes.
The factorization, that part is super easy. It's 25 x minus, because this is the sign that's important, and the square root 49 is 7 squared, plus y squared equal, now subtraction here is 25. The last detail is divided by 25 everything, because remember the equation of the any conic section, well, I know, pero elixir and hyperbola, right hand side 1. So basically the x minus 7 squared, because 25 divided by 25 is 1, plus y squared over 25 equal, wow, fantastic. This is my new equation, that by the way is equivalent 100% to the original. However, this is a standard, so in standard I can see clear everything. Okay, what kind of the elixir we have? We have elixir like that, horizontal or vertical. What do you think? What do you think? Opinion. I want to hear opinions. Who is complementary to this question? Who is a squared and who is b squared? And of course, who is a and b, no? Who is a squared? I wait for you.
Is it 1?
No. No. Of course, no. And the elixir, who is A and who is B? How do you determine A and B in the elixir? On the hyperbola, I agree with you. But it's not hyperbola. But in the elixir, the idea to select A or B, A is the bigger value. It's obvious 25. And B squared 1. Because we have invisible factor here, or divisor here. Therefore, A is 5 and B is 1. Do you see that or not?
Yes.
Okay, beautiful. Now, I repeat the question. What kind of the elixir we have? That elixir horizontal or this elixir vertical?
Horizontal?
Oh, no. If the big number gets 25 is associated with the y, it's obvious it's vertical. You don't understand this?
No, yes, sorry, I got confused.
Okay. Try to don't confuse in the test, right? Entonces, our elixir look like that, vertical. Okay, now, well, the center of this elixir is located where? Center of this elixir is located where? At what point is the center? At what point? Guy, this is the review. I teach that part. Okay? No idea? Nobody?
7, 0?
7-0. Excellent. 7,0. Very well. 7 is this number. That number, no? Oof. Okay. Okay, entonces quickly, well, entonces the graph, see, we are doing roughly by hand. It look like that. This is the x-axis. It's the point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here. 7, 0. 7, 0 is the center. 8, fi, the phi over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have one point here, vertex 1, que es 7,5, no? 7,5. And downward is 7,5. And B is 1, entonces 1, entonces we have the endpoint of the minor axis is 8,0 and 6,0. Our elixir approximately look like that. Oof, not good. Okay. Okay. Just in case this you see in this, and don't forget this the focus. So C is equal square root A squared minus B squared. This is 25 minus 1 is 24, and the square root 24 and decimal approximation is 4.89. Boom. And this is close, very close to the vertex here. This is the vertex and this is the fossa. Okay. Let's see in Desmos. Do you see Desmos?
Yes.
Super. Center, vertex 7,5, 7,5. Endpoint of the minor axis 8,0, 6,0, and the fossa is the weird number 7, radical 24 get 4.89. Any question? It's complicated or it's easy? What part you confused?
It's clear.
Okay. It's clear when I do it, no? Okay. Let's move on to the second question. The second question is easy. The second question is the parabola. Okay. Question number 2. Question number 2. Question number 2 is a parabola. Look. Esa parábola que the equation is given is y minus 3 squared equal 4 parenthesis x plus 4. Okay, entonces my question is, where is located? Well, okay, this is super easy. You don't need to do anything. Entonces, the vertex, no center, vertex of this parabola is located. At what point is located the vertex of this parabola? Please help me. And by the way, in what direction open this parabola? Horizontal, vertical, is to the right or to the left? But first of all, vertex. Where is located the vertex point? Come on.
3, -4.
3, -4, no. No. Totally wrong. Y minus k squared is equal to 4p. It's a general equation, or the standard. X minus h. And the vertex is located at the point h, comma k. Who is h and who is k in our equation? Who is h? Who is h?
-4.
-4. And who is k?
3.
Say again?
3.
3. Very well. The vertex is located at the point -4, comma 3. Any question? Okay. And in what direction open this parabola? Is horizontal parabola or is vertical parabola? Is parabola like that or parabola like that? Vertical, horizontal. Opinion. Vertical or horizontal? What direction open? Guys, you need to know that if you want to pass calculus. In calculus, the teacher suppose that you know conic sections. Okay? And the teacher don't need to explain that part. This is the moment to learn this. No in calculus. Entonces, ¿es horizontal o vertical? Nobody know?
Horizontal.
Absolutely. Horizontal because the reason in the identification, because y is a square. When the x is a square, remember in the parabola, we have one square and another no square. And therefore, when the y is a square, it's horizontal. In what direction open? To the right or to the left? In what direction open? To the right or to the left? Huh?
Right.
Right. How do you know that?
Greater than 0.
Who? Who is greater than 0? Who is greater than 0?
The right side of the equation.
But who is greater than 0? Who is positive? Okay, who determined the direction que open?
The 4.
Could you repeat again? Because I don't understand very well this. This is H and this is K. The control in what direction open is determined by P parameter. It's obvious in this example, 4P is equal to 4, no? Therefore, P is 1. So 4 equal 4P, P is 1, this is positive. This is positive, it's open to the right. Okay? So now to do quickly, roughly, the graph, you put the vertex. Okay, vertex -4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Positive 3. 1, 2, 3. This is the vertex. Y I know que open in that direction. No, exactly, I don't know, but open in that direction. Okay, so now it's important, extremely important, the focus. The focus is at the point -3, comma 3. So the focus is here. Look. Here. Why? Because the distance is P and P is 1. Okay. And the endpoint of focal diameter is 2P, que es 2 actually, 1, 2, and 1, 2, 1, 2. So it's the point -3, que this x value, comma 5. You move into power and -3, comma 1. Okay, it's this point and this point. So I have more clear idea how it look like my parabola. Something like that. That's it. No, because we need to determine also directrix. Directrix is a line here passing through. So it's perpendicular in that case, vertical line, x equal -5. Because the distance is the same, P, and P is 1. Now remember the vertex is located in -4, here, -4. Entonces, P equal 1, to the right is a focus, and P equal -1 to the left is the directrix. And finally, the axial symmetry is a line like that. Split the parabola in 2 equal parts, a horizontal line, y equal 3, no? I guess so, because the component k is 3. End the story. Of course, this curve continues forever in that direction. Do you understand this or no? No? Confusing. Parabola. Guys.
Yes, it's understood.
Let me show you on this one. Do you see this one?
Yes.
Okay. Look at that. This is the vertex, -4,3, focus, -3,3. Endpoint of the focal diameter, -3,5 and -3,1. Directrix, the line, is x equal -5, and axis of symmetry is the horizontal line y equal 3. End story. Any question? No? Guys, this is a review. This is a moment. If you ask me any question, don't hesitate to ask me any question. It's your test. That's your grade. You need to understand very well this. This is super easy. This is no science fiction. This is mathematics, classical mathematics. Okay, pre-calculus, que es the algebra, the complementary algebra, que you need to know to take calculus. By the way, you are taking the calculus in the summer or no? Or you waiting for the fall?
In the summer.
In the summer, wow. Where? In Hunter Campus? Come on, conversation with me.
North Campus. I'm not sure.
West Campus. Oh. Okay. Remember, in the summer, I continue working as a tutor. I suppose que let me see, I don't remember very well. Tuesday and Friday from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Okay, try to reach me. Okay, I can help in calculus. Okay, Tuesday, but this is the tentative schedule. No? You reach me, you know my name, right? Try to reach me. Yeah, I can help. Okay, let's move on to the question number. Do you see whiteboard or no? No? No?
Yes.
Okay, super. Go on one problem of the hyperbola. Now, number 3. Number 3. Number 3 is x squared minus 4y squared plus 4x plus 32y minus 64 equal to 0. Okay, now I need to convert to a standard. Therefore, I can see clear this is x and this is x. And this is y and this is y. Because I try. I grouping somehow the x squared plus 4x plus box. That completes the square. In the y part, I put minus, so I see clear that 4 is a common factor. So I factor out minus 4. Why? Because I realized at the beginning that this is the hyperbola, right? Because it's x squared, y squared, but it's minus in between them. Therefore, hyperbola. Okay? Okay, so factor out 4, we have y squared minus 8. Y plus another box. This is the organization. And the right hand side, I move 64 plus 2 boxes. Do you understand very well this organization or no?
Yes.
Therefore, let me try to find the magic number. You take that 4 divided by 2 and a square. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 2 squared is 4. And that 4 I put here. 4. Likewise, you take 8. I don't care if it's positive or negative. It's not important. Totally irrelevant. Divided by 2 and a square. 8 divided by 2 is 4. Square is 16. And this 16 I put here. 16. Everyone follow me? Everyone understand very well this part?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay. Now, in order to keep the equilibrium of the equation, I need to put some number in the right hand side. Okay, obviously it's 4. That 4 is exactly that 4 because we have no parentheses and multiplied by any factor. No. But 16, yes. 16 multiplied by 4 is 64, but it's minus 64. Okay, do you see the minus? Minus 4 times 16 is negative 64. I introduce artificially this 16, que is equivalent to, say, negative 64. Therefore, in order to keep the equilibrium of the equation, you put negative 64 in the right-hand side. Do you understand very well this idea? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, now factorization. The factorization of this trinomial is x plus 2 squared minus 4, and the factorization of this trinomial is y minus 4 squared. In the right-hand side, positive 64 and negative 64 is cancelled, and we have 4. Finally, divided by 4 everything. We have x plus 2 squared over 4 minus y minus 4, and 4 divided by 4 is 1 equal. Wow, fantastic. This is my elegant equation of the hyperbola expressed in standard form. Okay, by the way, it's equivalent to equivalent to, algebraically 100% equivalent to the original. Okay? Now you can see now, center. Who helped me with define the center of this hyperbola? At what point? Let's look at the center of this hyperbola. I'm thinking about that. Who is A squared and who is B squared in this equation? And one more information we need. What kind of hyperbola we have? Is horizontal hyperbola or vertical hyperbola? Horizontal or vertical? Come on, 3 questions. Center, who help me? At what point look at the center of the hyperbola?
Center is -2, 4.
Excellent. -2,4. Very well. Okay. Entonces now next question. What kind of hyperbola we have? Vertical or horizontal?
Horizontal hyperbola.
How do you know that?
The a squared is associated with the x.
Say again?
The a squared is associated with the x.
I understand your point, but you omit something, no? Okay, x squared is associated with the x, but the important information is the positive or minus. It's positive, no? So the positive part, because remember, we have two guys, no? We have this x squared over a squared minus y squared over b squared equal 1, no? We have another option, que is y squared equal a squared minus x squared over b squared. Entonces es obvio que our example corresponde to this idea. Because x is a square, but it's important que es the positive in the hyperbola. Okay, entonces I agree with you que es horizontal hyperbola, no vertical. What about A and B? Who is A, who is B? Who is A squared, who is B squared? Directly in the formula.
A squared is 4, b squared is 1.
Super. Therefore, A is 2 and B is 1. Okay. Entonces now see it's a square root. A squared minus B squared is 4 minus 1 get 3. And square root 3. No, plus, no minus, plus, F5. Is in decimal approximation 2 point something, 2.23. Okay, and the vertex of this hyperbola is located at the point -4,4 and 0,4. Because from the center, okay, and you're moving horizontal, because the horizontal hyperbola, you're moving the distance que es 2, ¿no? Entonces, -2 plus 2 is 0, and -2 minus 2 is -4. Okay, now the FOSI is a little bit complicated because this is in decimal, and the formula or the equation for the asymptote is important information, and the hyperbola is y minus 4 is equal plus and minus b over a. B is 1, a is 1/2, x plus 2. Okay, this is the equation for asymptote in this hyperbola. Okay, any question? Let me try to see in decimals. Do you see decimals?
Yes.
Okay, I just copied the original crazy equation. No? I copy also, look, the equation for the asymptote. Passing through the center. The vertex, foci. And I do something here, the corner of the hypothetical reference rectangle. But no, it's strictly necessary to do. The important information is vertex, foci, and asymptote, and that's it. Any question, guys? Clear or confused?
Clear.
Super. Let's move on to the another topic, summation. Sequence, and so on. Okay, this is question number 4. The question number 4 is super easy. Number 4 say, compute that summation from K1 to 16 of 2K plus 7. I put a parenthesis because this is an expression inside the summation. The easy way to do this is apply the property for the summation notation. No? You break it down into summation. Another summation, same limited. But you put 7 here and you put 2K here. Or much better, you put the 2 outside. And you apply the formula. Remember, the formula is n plus 1 divided by 2. And n corresponds with the upper limit, que es 16. Entonces, 2 times 16 times 17 divided by 2. It's obvious that these 2 is cancelled, no? Entonces, actually is 16 times 17. At least that part is 272. Plus something, and this is super easy. It's multiplication. 16 times 7. It is 112. Final answer, 384. End story. Any question? Any question?
No.
Okay. This is a review. That is the reason why I'm doing too fast, no? Because I suppose you know that. Okay, number 5 is summation, but this is a little bit more complicated because the summation starts not in 1, it starts in 3. 216 of the k squared minus 10. And you split, why not? Separate into summation. The first summation is from K3 to 16, from K3 to 16 of K squared. And this is 10. That is a minor. Okay, let's compute it one by one. To compute this summation, I want to copy again. We cannot use in the formulas because it's starting 3, not in 1. And the formula is valid when it's starting 1. But I take advantage. I split into summation. And one summation is starting 1. So in the starting 1, the formula is clear. 216. Okay. And starting 1 to 2. The reason is super clear. Look, this is k squared, this is k squared, and this is of course minus. Actually, I need to compute it. Look, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 16. The thing I try to find is from 3, k equal 3, 1, 2, 3, this. However, I have no formula for this. But I have the formula for the completed, it's from 1 to 16. Is this summation. And now finally you delete subtraction, this guy. Okay, from 1 to 2. Do you understand the idea? It's easy?
Yes.
Okay, now ready. The formula is a little bit complicated when it's k squared. The formula is n plus 1 to n plus 1 over 6. Who is m? Well, n is the upper limit, okay, 16. Actually, it's 16 multiplication by 17 because it's 16 plus 1, and 2 times 16 is 32 plus 1 is 33. Divided by 6. This is the answer of the first summation. And the answer for the second summation is super easy. It's 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 7, no? It's 7. It's 7. It's 7. It's n equal to 2, 3, 7, yeah. Divided by 6. Oh, yes. Is when I compute that part in the calculator, maybe the answer is 1496. And here is 6, and 6 cancel out. 2 times 36 is 10 minus 7. So it's 1496 minus 7. 89. Okay, there you go. Okay. No. This is not the answer, right? Okay, I forgot that part. Right? It's not the final answer. No. I forgot that part. I need to compute that part. To compute that part is a little bit complicated. Remember, when it's a constant, you multiply 10. Okay, let me copy here separately. That summation I try to do from K3 to 16, 10. This is 10, pero 10 14 times, I guess so, no? Yeah, why 14? Because it's 10 multiplied by 16 minus 3 plus 1. Okay, and 16 minus 3 is 13, plus 1 is 14, and 14 times 10 is 140. Okay. And now you adding, no? Also you add no subtraction, no subtraction. So it's 141. This and this together, subtraction. Okay, minus 140. The answer is 1,349. This is the final answer. It's a little bit complicated, eh?
Professor, why did you do minus 3 plus 1?
3 plus 1, 3 plus 1, 3 plus 1. Because actually we have no 16. We have, let me write. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. You need to add in this guy. From 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Do you understand this? that my summation is starting 3 and ending in 16. Therefore, we have 14 elements. So what is the formula? Well, the formula is easy. You take 16, get the total, is this guy, minus 3, gets the upper minus lower bound or limit plus 1. Why plus 1? Because you count from 3 to 16, but include both endpoints. Makes sense?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, beautiful. Okay, super. Okay, let's move on to the question 6. In question 6 is super easy. It's typical example for the arithmetic sequence in which A1 is -4 and common difference is 9. You need to find A sub m formula. You need to find specifically A6. Okay, super. The only formula that you need to remember is this formula. A sub n is equal to A1 plus A minus 1D. And everything is given. A1 is -4, A minus 1 multiplication by 9. Okay, leave it like that. No. We are doing some algebra to make a little bit more understandable this formula. Entonces, -4 plus 9m minus 9. And -4 and -9 together is -13. Entonces, the formula is 9m minus 13. Boom. That formula is that formula. To find specific and the position 6, plug it in. 9 times 6 gets 54 minus 13. And 54 minus 13 is 41. Boom. Final answer. Easy. No problem? Okay, say something. Yes, no.
Yes, it's clear.
Number 7 is similar. It's another repetition of the arithmetic sequence. Is the first guy is given is 0. Ooh, nice. And common difference is 1/10. I need to find exactly the same thing. A sub m and A sub 27. Wow. Okay, entonces the formula is A sub n is equal to A1 plus n minus 1d. A1 is 0 plus n minus 1 and d is 1/10. Okay, entonces my formula is A sub n is equal n minus 1 divided by 10. If I want to express more elegant. And 27, well, let's do it. A and 27 is 27 minus 1 divided by 10. And 27 minus 1 is 26 divided by 10. And when you reduce this fraction in lowest term, it's 13/5 because both numbers are divisible by 2. No? 26 divided by 2, 13. 10 divided by 2 is 5. This is the lowest term. And this is the answer. 13/5. Any question? No? Easy, eh?
Yes, no questions.
And do it fast, guy. Remember, this is a review. So you don't understand something, you interrupt me. Don't hesitate, right? Now, number 8 say, find the sum. 6 plus 12 plus 18 plus bam, and ending, bam, and 480. Compute that sum. And the formula is A1 plus A sub m divided by 2 multiplication by m. A1 is 6. A sub m is the last one, 480. And 2 is the challenge to find what is that. But this easy. Using one more time that formula. A sub n is equal to A1 plus A1 plus n minus 1D. Entonces, what is the common difference? It's obvious that the common difference is 6. Subtracting 12 minus 6, 18 minus 12 is 6. Entonces, the first guy is A1, entonces A sub m is equal to 6 plus n minus 1 times 6. It's a coincident. Okay, the first element in the sequence is 6 and the common difference is 6. Okay. Sometimes happen. No always, but sometimes. Entonces 6 plus apply distributed here, 6m minus 6. The 6 is cancelled, then the answer is 6m. Okay, no problem. And 6m, suppose I want to find what the m que corresponde with this guy. You take 6m equal 480 and divide by 6. Both sides, n is equal 80. Okay, the last element that we need in the formula for the summation. So 6 plus 480 divided by 2, and everything multiplied by 80 times 80. Okay, you put in the calculator. This is not important for me. It's 19,440. Done. Good or not good?
It's good.
Let's move to number 9. Number 9, we can do that. Guys, this is the beauty of the mathematics. Number 9. Number 9, yeah. We did number 8, not number 9. We can do using summation if you want. Oh, in my paper, I do using arithmetic sequence. Okay, minus 4m minus 2. I know it's arithmetic sequence, guys, when the expression is linear. Entonces now, for example, you take for n equal 1, plugging in the expression is obvious que es minus 6, right? Bam. And for n equal 27, I plug in 27 here is negative 4 times 27 minus 2, and the answer is negative 110. Okay, so I have in my hand, remember, A1 plus AM divided by 2 multiplication by M. Oh, this is super easy because I have the first guy is negative 6. This is negative 6. The last guy is negative 110, and N is 27. It's obvious, right? Because we have 27 elements inside this summation. Plugging in, that's it. The answer is negative 1,566. Entonces some people say, no, I can do using summation, notation, and the formula, specific formula. Yes, you can. And you get this super exactly the same answer because the mathematics is exact science. Clear or confusing? Maybe the confusing part is, how do you know, Professor, que es arithmetic? Well, you take a look, this expression. See, this expression is linear. Linear means que the exponent is 1. Entonces es arithmetic. Okay? Remember, because the formula for the A sub m is linear. Si es quadratic, no. O cubic, o sea, non-linear. Es obvio que no. Everyone follow me so far? Okay.
Yes.
Number 10 now. Number 10 is about geometric sequence. It's given the first guy, A1, 4. He is given also the common ratio, R, que es 1/3. And they want to know who is A sub m, explicit formula, and specifically A phi in the position phi. The formula for the geometry is different. It's A sub m is equal to A1 times R n minus 1. Exponential. So A sub m is equal to 4 parenthesis 1/3 raised to the n minus 1. And leave it like that. You can if you want, but no more elegant in my opinion. No, is 4 divided by 3 n minus 1, because it's obvious that 1 raised to the n power is 1, so it's invisible. So this one is not important. You can leave it like that. The answer is perfect, 100 points. Oh, more elegant in my opinion. Elegant is relative categorical. Okay, so in order to find a to the 5th power, plug it in. 4 over 3 to the 4th power, no? Because the 5 minus 1 is 4, and this is 81. So it's 4 over 81. End the story. Boom. Question. Eleven is very similar. 11, very similar. 11 question is very similar. Is A1 is given, que es -2. Common ratio is -5. Now the common ratio could be positive, could be negative, fraction, no fractions, a whole number. There are no restrictions. So now the same thing. You need to find A sub n and A sub I. The same question. 4, 10, and 11. But different number, no? So A sub m is equal to A1 R n minus 1. Exponent. This is exponent. A sub n is equal to -2 minus 5 raised to the n minus 1. And leave it like that. It's perfect. It's perfect because we cannot manipulate more this, because this negative and this negative we cannot multiply. No, because depending on the exponent. If the exponent is even, because positive, if the exponent is odd, because negative. So no. This is leave it like that. Stop. No more manipulation. I'm going to find a to the 5th power is -2 minus 5 minus 1, que 4, then -2, and this is times 5 to the 4th power, que when the exponent is even, que is 4, the answer is positive, and 5 to the 4th power is something 625 times 2 is minus 1250, something like that. Super clear?
Yes.
Let's move into the summation now. Summation and geometric sequence. For example, number 12 and number 13 is about that. Okay, let's do it quickly. Okay, number 12. Number 12, I need to compute number 12, that summation from K1 nice to phi of the 2/3, and this is time 2 to the K power. It's obvious it's geometric. How do you know geometric or arithmetic? Arithmetic is linear, guys. Linear. Geometry is exponential. Exponential is when you have the variable and the exponent. This is the key idea. Well, does I know the formula? The formula of the summation for the one geometrical is a little bit complicated. It's A1, get the first guy, 1 minus R to the n divided by 1 minus R. But the challenge is find who is A1 and who is R. Okay, not always is clear. Sometimes it's confusing. So my recommendation is to find A1 is easy. You plug it in this expression for K equal 1. Entonces, for K equal 1 is 2/3 times 2 to the 1 power. And 2 to the 1 power is 2, and 2 times 2 is 4. 4/3. Okay, super. I am going to find the R value. You evaluate at 2. I know it's geometric because it's exponential. But let's do in one more iteration. Entonces es 2/3 times 2 to the second power, right? 2 to the second power is 4 times 2 is 8. So the answer is 8/3. Entonces, in order to find the common ratio, you divide this divided by this. 8/3 divided by 4/3. Es obvio que es 2. 8/3 times flip it, 3/4. Cancel out the 3. 8 divided by 4 is 2. Okay. So the common ratio is 2. So the important information is this and this in that formula. In that formula. In that formula. This is one way to do that. Not always is the unique way, but okay. Okay, entonces S and phi, because it's summation of the phi first term, is equal to the first, que es 4/3, parenthesis, 1 minus 2 squared, 2 to the 5th power, because n is phi, look at that, divided by 1 minus 2. Okay, 2 to the 5th power is 32. 32. 32 minus 1 is 31. When you put it in the calculator, and 1 minus 2 is -1, and the negative in the top and negative in the bottom is cancelled out. And how we compute the rest is 124 divided by 2. Is the answer. This is clear or not?
Yes, it's clear.
One more similar. A repetition the same. Suppose 13. 13, we compute this from K1 to 9, to 4, to 4 of 1/2 K plus 1. Entonces, this is confusing because I know very well that the expression for the geometric sequence is A sub n is equal to A1 R n minus 1. So the exponent is n minus 1. However, in my specific problem, we have K plus 1. To say that's confusing, but you don't work for this. You evaluate at K equal 1, okay, it's 1/2. Raised to the 1 plus 1 gets 2, is 1/4. And it's my first element. This is A1. It's this. And common ratio, you evaluate one more. You know it's geometric because it's exponential. Entonces 1/2 raised to the 2 plus 1 gets 3, is 1/8. Now the common ratio is 1/8 divided by 1/4. It's 1/8 times 4/1 is 1/2. Wow, it's 1/2. This is my common ratio. Okay, ready to plug it in my formula. Summation for element, because n is 4, look at that. Is the formula say, the formula is confusing. A1, parenthesis 1 minus r to the n power divided by 1 minus r. In our specific example 1, A1 is 1/4, 1 minus 1/2 raised to the 4 power divided by 1 minus 1/4. Okay? This is 1, 4. Let me try. This is 1 over 16. So it's 1 square of 1 and 2 square 16. Actually, this is 1 minus 1 over 16 divided by 1 minus 1 4 is obviously 3/4, no? 3, 4 minus 3 over 4. By the way, wait, I make a mistake. This is 1/2. This is no 1/4. It's 1/2. It's a 1/2. Nice. I like that. 1/2. Okay, now S2 4 is 1 over 4. This is 15 over 16, no? Because S1 is 16 over 16 minus 1 is 15. 1 5 divided by 1. Well, you put it in the calculator. The answer is, in that case, 15 over 32. Any question? Do you want to do more clear the last calculation or no? This is basic arithmetic. Question? No?
No, it's clear.
The next, K14, is series. And series different. The challenge for the series is determine if it's convergent or divergent. And the only possibility that one series convergent is two conditions: to be geometric and also the absolute value of the common ratio is less than 1. See, these two conditions is satisfied, so you can affirm a conversion. Otherwise, no. By the way, the majority of the series is divergent. Okay? And only one special series is convergent. So in this case, we have 5 plus no, minus. It's minus 5 over 3 plus 5 over 9. Minus, and the next is minus because I suppose that the sign is alternating, positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative, and it's continued forever to infinity. Okay? So the idea is discover the geometry or no. Okay? And what is the common ratio? Entonces, in order to find geometric, you determine the common ratio or the hypothetical common ratio. You divide this divided by this. It's 5 over 3 divided by 5. It's obvious it's minus 5 over 3 times 1/5 is negative 1/3. Okay, you want verification, double checking, you divide this divided by this, but you get exactly the same answer. So now the absolute value is positive 1/3, is less than 1, so it's convergent. Nice. Convergent. What value convergent? The formula is A1 over 1 minus R. It's the formula. Who is A1? A1 is 5. Look at that. This is A1. And what is the common ratio? The common ratio is negative 1/3. That's the 1 minus negative 1/3. So 5 over 1 plus 1/3. And 1 plus 1/3 is 4/3. So 5 over 4 over 3. Now 5 over 1 times 3 over 4 is 15 over 4. This is the value you can converge. That's 0. Otherwise, no. It's divergent. And divergent means can go to infinity. Because the logical idea is that the summation for the infinity element go to infinity, but no. In some special case, no. It's converged to one value, in this case 15 over 4. Number 15 It's very easy because in 15 question you see 13 plus 17 plus 19 plus 21 plus da. This is, I have no idea what is that, but obviously it's not geometric. You divide this guy, divide by this guy, give me a different number, and entonces not geometric. Since not geometric, you do not satisfy the first important condition, the answer is divergent. And divergent means que S sub m, no, S sub m no, S, que es the infinity summation, okay, S infinity summation, go to infinity and no specific number. This is S. S go to the specific F15 converge. That's divergent. Super clear? Do you understand very well the do you understand very well the concept convergent and divergent? This is important in calculus. In calculus 2, the student can need to take calculus 2, dedicate a lot of time to prove convergent divergent series. Okay, and we have more cases, not necessarily the case we study here in pre-calculus, que es geometry. 16 is the mathematical induction proof. Only one in the test like that. I need to prove que 2 plus 5 plus 8 plus plus 3n minus 1 is equal n over 2 3n plus 1. Okay, using mathematical induction. Remember, mathematical induction consists in 2 steps. The first step is called a basic step. It's to prove see the statement 1 is true or not. It's true or false. To prove that, you take the first guy, get 2, and plug it in here. And this expression n equal 1, okay, the statement 1. No? So 2 is equal, I claim that, I don't have idea, 1 over 2, n equal 1, n equal 1 here, 3 times 1 plus 1. 3 times 1 is 3 plus 1 is 4, 4 divided by 2 is 2, 2 equal 2, okay, it's true. Now it's true. Do you follow me? However, we cannot try statement 2, statement 3, statement this, because you never finish. This is the mathematical induction principle assume in the second step, okay, inductive step. Assume que SUK is true. To assume this idea, you copy exactly the same problem is given at the beginning, no change, except que you change n for k. And you suppose que k is intermediate value. Who is k? Well, suppose que n is 200. And k is the intermediate value, for example, 100. You assume that this is true. So you will be able to prove que the action, que this is true, imply que a sub k plus 1. Okay, pero lo a sub k imply x sub k plus 1 is true. This idea propagate for any k to infinity. How you prove that? Easy. Okay, you copy now a sub k plus 1. Yeah, I have no idea. I copy 2 plus 5 plus 8 plus . You copy this guy exactly the same, don't change. And you include one new one, que is k plus 1. But be careful, you only replace k for k plus 1. Let me copy here separately here to understand this. 3, now k plus 1 minus 1. So I did replace k for k plus 1. When you distribute it here, you have 3k plus 3 minus 1 is 3k plus 2. Okay, the next guy is 3k plus 2. Beautiful. In the right hand side, again, you replace k for k plus 1. Entonces, k plus 1 divided by 2. And this is 3k plus 1. Let me do it again. This is 3k plus 1 plus 1. This is 3k plus 3 plus 1 is 3k plus 4. Multiplication by 3k plus 4. Do you follow me so far?
Yes.
Ah, now
Yes.
I substitution this guy, look, for this. Because I assumed it's true. So now it's k over 2, 3k plus 1, plus 3k plus 2. If for a moment I don't touch this, after see it's necessary to touch. Yeah, I try to manipulate that part. My recommendation is condensing into, you find the LCD, case 2, to say we have k, 3k plus 1, plus 2 times 3k plus 2. I suppose you understand very well this, no? Okay, now, what should I do? Well, entonces I distribute the property, maybe, no? It's 3k squared plus 3k plus 6k. No, I make a mistake here. This is not 3k, it's just 1k. Because k times 1 is k. 6 and 4. Divided by 2. Now combine later. 3k squared plus 7, because 1 plus 6 is 7. Okay, there you go. Boom. And I stop here. So I come back here. I come back. I propose you FOIL. This is you apply your algebra. There are no rules. You apply your algebra, you know, in the school, the middle school. You FOIL. So when you FOIL is 3k squared plus 4k plus 3k plus 4 divided by 2. And when you combine 4 and 3 is 7, nice. 7k plus 4 equal to, and you get exactly the same answer of this. Now you prove that using mathematical induction. Any question? Super.
Yes.
We are the best in Miami-Dade College or no? Do you take calculus, you say, in World's Campus?
I think it's the North Campus.
Ah, North Campus. Wow, too far. Well, will you take NDC Live, no?
Yes.
Okay, 17. 17 is the binomial theorem. Okay, it's easy. Binomial theorem is super easy. 2x plus 5, right? No, plus 3, sorry. Right to the 5th power. And then one you expand. Now remember the coefficients, you determine the coefficient using the combinatory number or Pascal triangle. 1, 1, 2. I prefer Pascal when the number is not too big, F5. Okay, F1, 5, 10, 10, 5, and 1. Do you understand where I come from that number or no? Honestly, yes or no? Pascal triangle. Do you understand Pascal? Triangle?
From adding the 1 and 4, right?
No. I'm going to find either, for example, this one, 6. You adding this and this.
Yeah, yes. No, like, yeah, I meant like the 5 on the bottom, like, and then the 4. And,
Yeah. Do you have me to find the next row? Okay, always is 1 and ending in 1. What's the number here? Okay, we need to use it in the other problem, in the 18. 1 plus 5 is 6. Do you see? 15, 20, 10 plus 10, 15 again, and 6. Okay. Got it? Clear or no?
Yes.
This give me the coefficiency. Okay, if you want, you can compute by factorial, but factorial look like more complicated, no? Okay, entonces now expand. Expand is you take the first guy. Okay, A is 2x in our problem, and B is 3 in our problem, and obviously N is 5. Entonces, basically, you have 2x to the 5th power, coefficient 1, look at that, plus 5, 2x to the 4th power, and 3 to the 1 power, and you need to make sure that when you're adding this exponent get 4 plus 1 is 5, always. I did that part, look here, down, now 10, 2x to the 3rd power, and 3 to the 2nd power. Okay, now next is 10. 10. 2x to the 2nd power, and 3 to the 3rd power. 3 plus 2 is 5. I did that. Hammer now 5. 5 times 2x to the 1 power gets invisible. Well, okay, you're right. And 3 to the 4th power. Finally, 1. The 1 is invisible, and this is 3 to the 5th power. Do you understand very well this one? Yes or no?
Yes.
Somebody need extra explanation for this part? Well, the recipe is okay. The rest is okay. You leave it like that. No. You expand using the formula. No. The formula for the Newton is combinatory number, but combinatory number not necessarily you using Pascal triangle. Either way, suppose que there's another number que es 50, entonces it's crazy doing by Pascal, entonces we're using the factorial. But this is A, N minus K, and B, K. And A in our example is 2x, and B in our example is 3. And you see how the exponent of A is decreasing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and the B increasing 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Super easy, eh? Yes or no? Oh, the rest is arithmetic. 2 to the 5th power, 32. X to the 5th power. And you hear multiplication 2 to the 4th power is 16. 16 and 5 times 3 is 15. And 12, 16 and 15 together is 240. X to the 4th power. Plus the rest I continue. I did in my paper, just copy. See some student need I explain one specific or no. Boom. This is the answer. How many terms we expect when you expand? Well, we expect 6 because it's exponent is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. One more. Super good.
Yes.
Okay, nice. I like that. 18. 18 is super easy. It's W minus S to the 6th power. Entonces, I determine the coefficients of the Pascal que I erased, by the way, que es 1, 6, 15, 20, 15, 6, and 1. And you expand under the supposition that A is equal to W and B is equal to minus S. It's important because the formula of the supposition is that always is plus here, but no always plus. It's minus. That means the sign is completely alternating. Look, W6 plus 6 times W5 minus X to the 1 power plus 15 W4 minus X squared plus 20 W3 minus X to the 3rd power. We continue down. Plus 15 W second minus S to the 4th power. Remember, 4 plus 2 is 6. Plus 6 W1 minus S to the 5th power plus minus S to the 6th power. Boom. Okay, so when you expand this, be careful with the signs because remember the only negative is B is minus S, and when the exponent is, look, is odd number like this and like that, and negative the sign. However, it's even no, it's positive. So the final answer is W6 minus 6 W5S plus 15 is a positive. W4S squared minus 20, this is negative. W3 S3 3rd power plus 15 W2 X to the 4th power minus, because the 5th power is 6W S to the 5th power plus X to the 6th power. Final answer. Any question? Okay. So this is one problem in the test in which you have to expand totally. However, we have another problem in which they want a specific position or a specific expansion que contain one variable they need. For example, the question 19, they want to know in 19. Wow. Using the binomial theorem to find the indicated coefficient of term. Coefficient of x. Okay. This is my binomial. 9x plus 6 to the 3rd power. It's easy. It's not too long. And they want to know specific contain x to the 1 power. Okay. So I come back to the formula for the Newton. The formula for the Newton say is 3k. The problem is that I don't know who is k. I don't know the position. We can expand and verify. In this case, it's easy because we have only 4 terms. But when you have 300, to say no. It's much better that way. So A is 9x and B is 6 in our problem. So es 9x, que es a raised to the n minus k, que es 3 minus k. And B, que es 6 raised to the k. Es obvio que the only guy que contain x is that part. Therefore, this exponent is 3 minus k. 3 minus k should be 1 because this is the requirement for our problem. Que contain only one x to the exponent 1. Es obvio que es 2. Entonces, basically, combinatory 3, 2. 9x raised to the 1, because this guy is 1, and 6 raised to the second power, right? That combinatory number is 32s3. Let me show you. It's easy. It's 3 factorial divided by 2 factorial, 3 minus 2 factorial. 3 minus 2 factorial is 1, and 1 factorial is 1. And actually, we have in the top 3 times 2 factorial divided by 2 factorial. 2 factorial is cancelled, the answer is 3. And the Pascal triangle, look at that. 1, 1, 2, 1. 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 3, 3, 1. We are working with the k equal to, this is k equals 0, this guy. This is k equal 1, this guy. This is k equal 2, this guy. The 3 that we are looking for is this guy. This in the Pascal was easy, not necessary factorial. Okay, no problem. Entonces, multiplication by 9x, multiplication by 36, because 6 to the second power is 36. And the answer is 972. X is the answer. Super easy. Super easy. And the last problem is 20. No necessary. So the condition that they want is okay. Let me show you. 20 now. In 20 we have the binomial is x plus 3y raised to the 10th power, and they want specifically 9 terms. This is, in my opinion, no, is the tricky part. When you see 9 terms, it's because k is 8. Do you understand why? Remember, when you expand this guy, actually we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 terms. And this is the term number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I want this guy. And k is not that number. K is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. K is 8, 9, and 10. According to the formula of the Newton, K is nk a m minus k bk. K is 8. So it basically is. Do you understand this idea? What is the reason K is 8 when you want to find the position 9? Yes or no? Yeah. Now, in our specific example, we have 10, 8. Remember, n is the exponent, is 10. Okay. And who is A? And who is B in our specific problem? A is X and B is 3Y. Entonces, AX raised to the exponent, que the exponent is 10 minus A, no? Because K is A, no? And the second parenthesis, we have B is 3Y raised to the A power. Good. Combinatory number 10A. I give by hand 45. 45. Let's do it. We have time. It's 10 factorial divided by A factorial. 10 minus 8 factorial. And 10 minus 8 is 2. And 2 factorial is just 2 because factorial is 2 times 1. Entonces 2. And 10 factorial no. It's 10 times 9 times A factorial. You expand it to reach exactly the same that you have in the denominator. Cancel out. And don't forget we have extra 2 here. And 9 times 10 is 90 divided by 2, 45. Boom, 45. And it says x to the something is a square because it's 10 minus a is 2. And this is 3 to the a power y to the a power. And 3 to the a power, I put in my calculator 45 times x squared times 6,561 y 8. This is 2 multiplication each other is 29. Actually, it's 295,000. 245 x squared y 8. Boom. Final answer. Any question? Any question? The course is over. We finish. Okay. I want to ask something. Do you like the class or no? No? It's hard, right?
It was hard, but I enjoyed it.
Okay. Okay, the problem is, remember that you are taking 2 classes together, no? So the majority of the students take color algebra first and pre-calculus another. But you need to take, and you took in only one piece. Okay, guys, entonces remember, I recall, today is due, that's fine. I resend again, pero no, I suppose that you have. Entonces, don't forget to submit test file online in Alex. And you analyze your grade. If you want, if you have doubt or you don't understand very well how I compute it, but it's easy. We have 5 tests, 10 in total. You add in the grade in every 10 tests, 5 plus 5. And you find the average divided by 10. No? See, your grade is not good for you and you want to improve, take the final. The final I collect next note, this Thursday, April 28. Okay. After this day, done. I condensing the information, I compute the overall grade, I send to the Miami Medical College Authority, and we posting your overall grade in the webpage of the Miami. Right? Any question? No?
Professor, so the assignments on Alex are due today because it says that the due date, like on it, it says for Thursday.
Oh, so I fixed that. Sí, it's due today. Everything is, yeah. The assignment, the homework is due today, and the test is due today. For number 5, yes. After the Wednesday, we have no more test 5. Test 5 history. And we focus on the final or no? Got it?
Yes, thank you.
So,
guys.
Profe,
Jimmy.
test 5 is due today, and then the final is due Thursday.
Excellent.
See?
You understand very well. Yes, Christy.
Okay. I wanted to ask you if there was any extra credit because I didn't do so good on the test 4.
No, extra credit. Extra credit is the homework. Pero the homework is due. This is history. Okay, try to do your best. You have opportunity, homework, test 5 online, test 5 on paper, and final. It's the only opportunity you have now. Okay?
Okay, Profe. Gracias.
Bye.